What the heck happened to my face? What does it have to do with a chainsaw and a ladder? Stay with me. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Ben Jackson. Today I'll be your Don't Get Stung in the Face guide for this episode of The Art of Doing. Well, I'm sure you're wondering, my normal beautiful face, how did it get turned into this? Well, it started with me on top of an 8-foot ladder with a running chainsaw trying to trim some really gnarly shrubs in my backyard. They're super tall, they're wide, so I can't really reach over them. And every couple of years, I take a chainsaw to them and I trim them way down, and it buys me some time. So anyway, I'm up there on the top of my 8-foot ladder. My kids are out there, along with my beautiful bride, and I'm chainsawing the top of these shrubs down. And I'm making good time of it because I'm using my chainsaw. Usually I use those hand loppers, but this is going way faster. I'm feeling great about myself. And all of a sudden, I feel a crazy sharp pain above my eye, and I don't know what it is, and I slam my hand over it. I've got a running chainsaw, and I kind of at the same time realize I've been stung by something. I jump off the 8-foot ladder with the running chainsaw. Beautiful bride is screaming. The kids are wondering what happened. I'm screaming. Turns out, I only got stung once, but turns out I was stung by something called a bald-faced hornet. I had never heard of these things before. So after I deal with the pain and my eye getting all swelled up, I'm trying to look for, obviously something stung me, and I'm seeing these bugs fly in and out of the shrubs. And I find out later that I'm foolish for trying to get a closer look, but I try to get a closer look, and they're the strangest looking things. I expected a beehive, or maybe a hornet's nest, but these are black insects with gray or silver heads and gray or silver on their butts, and I had no idea what they were. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, after doing some research, I found out they were bald-faced hornets. These are the most aggressive type of wasp in the whole family. From what I understand, they remember people's faces and come back to sting them if they see them again. I also hear that they'll fly by regular bystanders to get at the people that they remember from stinging before. And I hear they are incredibly, incredibly aggressive. I got lucky, I only got stung once, and then I foolishly came up close to them to find out what they were. They tend to build their nests. It's kind of looks like a regular wasp nest. They are a member of the wasp family, and they build their nest, of course, usually in shrubs or on branches, and instead of kind of hanging from the branch like you may be used to seeing some wasps do, they kind of build it around the branch, you know, maybe a V, a fork in a shrub. And so they were inside the shrub. I had no idea they were there. This thing hurt so badly. It swelled up more and more as the days went on. I thought I would be getting better by day 2. It seemed to get worse and worse and worse by day 3 and 4. The picture I took is only day 2. I wish I had took some more pictures to show you how swollen up this eye was. Still pretty painful and itchy. I was about a day away from going to the doctor or emergency room. I didn't know what to do. But then it started to come down. The moral of the story is, don't use a chainsaw on top of a ladder. If you do, although you want to make sure somebody is there to watch you, make sure your kids aren't there to witness the horror. And take a good scout before you're going to trim some shrubs that you haven't seen in quite a while. Take a look if you see this crazy looking black and gray or silver bee looking thing flying around. If you do, get out of the way. After I did my research, I came back at night, I doused them with wasp killer and took care of that nest. Let's always remember to practice kindness, practice humility, and practice compassion. Thanks for being with me to help me practice the art of doing.